Hello, everyone. This is Maher Haddad here live with you. Today is a Wednesday, and every day on Wednesday I'm going to be live at this time. So if you have any questions for me, you can just ask me your questions, and I will be very happy to answer to your questions. Before we start, I just would like to update you about my work that I have done in the few last weeks. I have a new course which is live on my networktraining.com platform and on Udemy. And the course is called OSPF on Huawei with Labs. This course speaks about OSPF in general and how you can configure it on Huawei routers. So the course has been finished completely, and it is live on Udemy and also on my platform, My Network Training. So if you are interested to learn OSPF on Huawei, please just, I'm gonna leave for you a link now. If you want to subscribe to let me just get for you the link. If you want to subscribe to the bundle of Huawei, and inside this bundle there is this course, but also there are many other courses. So let me just put for you the link over here. So this it's only $7 you have to pay per month, and you have access to I think let me see how many courses in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Huawei courses. The HCIA, BGP, the entry level and advanced level, and the OSPF as well, which is the new course that I have put it live. So guys, I can see that more people are starting to show up on this live stream. So I have hope that every one of you is doing good, and if you have any question for me, please write it down. So I will read it directly with you. So I put the chat in front here, so we can read all the questions that you have. So if you have any question, please just start dropping your questions here, and I will be happy to assist you. So we have someone saying to me, "Hello, sir. How are you?" I'm doing well, very good. Just it's a bit cold here in the Netherlands, so the weather was nice a few days ago, and now it's a bit cold. But apart of that, everything is fine. So we're doing our best. Next week, I'm going to be in a small holiday with my family, just to take a small break. And yeah. So, question: is it a stupid thing to use MPLS inside the network? Yeah. It's a funny question, to be honest. Stupid? Yeah, I don't think it's the right word to say, but yeah, it depends on what you have in your network. So if you are an ISP, so yeah, using MPLS is a very good idea. But if you are a small network using MPLS, I don't think it's a good idea. First, because the complexity of the protocol, so you require some knowledge to know MPLS and to know how to configure it. Two, there's no need to. It doesn't mean that you can't. You can, but and with the availability of some other protocols, like for example OSPF, yeah, I think that can do the work for the routing for you. So MPLS, most of the time we use it inside big ISPs. That's where we see MPLS. All right, so I can see that the number of users are getting now higher. And yeah, so I'm waiting for your questions. Now I have another question. Can I please explain how or can you please explain how I use USB port in MikroTik? I do have a course for that. I show about how you can use the USB port on MikroTik for LTE if you want to connect LTE, or for to do some drive to save some file on it. So I have a course. I think the course is called, let me just get it from my website. I can't recall all the names of my courses because up to now there's more than I don't know, maybe 70 courses already that I have published them. But it should be something about management. Let me check the name of the course and I will send you the link. Yes, this one, MikroTik Network Management with Labs. So this is the course. I will paste it here. So you can go to that one. The price is a bit expensive, I think, maybe not really, $50 US. But if you can't pay that money, you can also go for a membership, a monthly membership on MikroTik bundle, which is, I think it's $14 US per month or something like that. And then you can gain access to all my courses, and not only all my MikroTik courses, and not only this course. By the way, do you hear my voice clearly, or is it far, or how do you see the voice quality? Is it good? Is it a bit low, or is it good? Okay. So do we have any more questions, guys? So again, I'm here. I have mentioned to everybody that I'm going to be live at this time. So I was hoping that to see more people showing up here. Okay, thanks. Thanks for confirming that the voice is clear. The other plan that I have now is after finishing the course of OSPF on Huawei that I have just finished recording the course. So after my holiday, because next week I'm going to take actually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to go for holiday. And during the week, I'm gonna not be doing any video recordings because this takes a lot of energy, to be honest. So I just would like to relax a bit. So after this holiday, I'm going to start recording a new course for MikroTik to show how you can configure MLAG. MLAG is a new feature on the RouterOS version 7. I have tested and it is working perfectly. So I have decided to make a course about it to show you how you can configure MLAG on MikroTik. The funny thing is that every time I do something on MikroTik, I say this is going to be the last topic, I think, because I have mostly covered everything. And the guys in MikroTik, they always update their RouterOS, and they do add something new, which I have to make a video course for it to allow everybody of you or any new feature on MikroTik to show you how it's done. So I don't think that it's gonna be a point where I feel like I have covered everything that it can be done on MikroTik and it's done. Because MikroTik, they always add things, and that's really nice from them to always add new features, new stuff on their RouterOS. And that's why it's really nice to work on MikroTik products, to be honest. Okay. So any other questions, guys? I'm just waiting for your questions to be able to answer your questions. We have to see this chat flooding with questions. So let's see who's gonna write me now. By the way, you can also, sorry, you can also, if you want, join this channel, become a member on this channel, because I'm going to make in the future a possibility to put some video courses on this channel. And those video courses will be exclusive only for members, meaning for people who have subscription on this channel. So that's my plan for the future. Also, if you want to help my channel, you can become a member now. There are different tiers that you can choose one of them. Also, there's possibility that you can pay something like thanks for the work that I'm doing on YouTube, just to award me some money to keep my channel operational. Okay, let's see. We have some people writing here. Can you discuss MikroTik W60G? What is W60G? One second, let me search for it. W60G MikroTik. Okay, it looks for me as an outdoor. It's an outdoor antenna. Okay. So normally, what this antenna can do, if you learn how to configure things on one MikroTik router, the rest of the things can be done on every other device. So there is not special things that you can do on one device that you cannot. Of course, if it's point to point, then yeah, it may be there's more. But what is important is to understand and to know about the protocol itself. So if you want to learn about how to align, how to do the configuration on the wireless, so there is a course that I have online where you can learn all of those things online, and then you can configure in case it is W60G or whatever other router, then it is possible. Okay, other question we have here. Please start networking automation course. I do have a course for MikroTik automation, so it's there with Python. So you can go to the course and you can watch it. Again, guys, please, if you are wanting to enroll on my courses, I would admire if you can go to mynetworktraining.com platform. Udemy is fine also, but you know, it's my own platform, and with Udemy we have to pay part of our selling. We have to pay to Udemy, and it's the biggest part is taken by Udemy and the rest for us. While if it's on my own platform, then everything will come to me, which is the best thing. Okay, other question. My MTCNA and MTCRE expire next year. What do you recommend me to do? To renew them. It's the best thing that you can do. Just renew the certificates. Don't let if you have the certification, don't let it go like this, because I'm not sure in which country you are, but MikroTik, if you have a certificate, that helps a lot of people to find jobs or to get promoted in their job or whatever. Now, as you already have the certificate from MTCNA and MTCRE, what you can do, you can contact the trainer, and he can deliver for you the training. It can be online, and also because you have the certificate MTCNA and MTCRE, and you only want to renew. So for renewal, it's possible that you do the exam from home. So the trainer will open for you the exam using something we call the MTCOPS on MikroTik. That's allowed by MikroTik. And because you are just renewing your certificate, you can do it online. You can even contact me if you want. We can do a session to repeat MTCNA and MTCRE. It's not going to be very long because you already know them. just to recap the courses, and then I will open for you the exam using empty cups, and yeah, if you pass, you renew your certificates. Okay, other question we have here: if I have two ISP and each one put service name, but I created the same PoE user, PPPoE username in both ISP, this to loop on my network. I don't understand your question, sorry. Other question: would you please make the video how to configure quality of service for control peer-to-peer effectively in router S7 now? So when you say peer-to-peer, I assume that you are talking about Torrent. To be honest, Torrent, they changed their ports. So there is no script or whatever which can say that these are the traffic of Torrent, because they're changing their port every now and then. So that's why, if you remember, in the old days, even on the version 6, MikroTik used to put on the firewall rules to block the torrent or the peer-to-peer, and they removed it because it wasn't working anymore. So it's very hard, this topic about peer-to-peer, because it's not easy to track it unless there are some companies which they do only firewalling, and they update their database about peer-to-peer traffic on a daily basis, if not on hourly basis, where you can use their database to block peer-to-peer. I don't think on MikroTik this is really possible for now. Okay, other question. Do you have a course or video on configuring a layer 2 firewall on MikroTik? Yes, I do. It is called MikroTik Switching with Labs. So I show you in detail how you can configure. It's all about switching, but also I speak about how to do layer 2 firewall. Let me just send you the link. So you can buy this course individually, or if you want, you can just make a membership on my website. I think MikroTik, let me just see how much this costs, the bundle for MikroTik. So you have to pay $13.99 US per month, and you get access for all MikroTik courses that I do have. I think it's over 45, 46 courses, I think so, for all only about MikroTik. So if you are interested, please do that, and I advise you to do that, because the collection of courses that I have, first of all, I don't think that there are any other company doing like a big library of MikroTik courses and putting them in one place where you can study them. Two, the courses are on very high quality that are being recorded, and it is on screen. So my face, you see my face like you see it now when I'm explaining. So it's like you are watching a training from a real classroom. You know that the information that I'm providing are correct, and all are based on labs. So everything I do, there is labs behind. So if you are not a member on my website, mynetworktraining.com, please do so. If you want to only study MikroTik, it's possible. If you want to study Cisco, Juniper, Huawei, Ubiquiti, PF-Sense, what else, Aruba. So all of those courses are available on my website. You can do membership for all the courses, and it's, I think, $19.99 US, while MikroTik only is $13.99 US per month. Okay, let's see if we have another question. How about to build your own local CDN to save traffic? You want to build your own CDN. Yeah, It's possible, of course, but it's not that easy work to do. Yeah. Okay. Other question. In my network 5 VLAN, I can access all VLAN devices from my bridge management VLAN. Okay. I can access all the VLAN devices from my bridge VLAN management VLAN. In one VLAN inside an old router configured as an access point. This router has static IP address. Please, guys, for your questions, just try to make it so simple, not giving a complete scenario what you have, because there are some other people maybe also listening, so they are not really interested to hear about the whole story of what you have as a problem. But also for me, I can answer your questions if you ask me, for example, what is the best queuing to use on MikroTik, or is there any solution to block torrent or something like that? But just giving me a complete scenario, I have this, I put this, I did, and then you ask me for a solution directly now live with you. So that is not the right place to do so. So please try to make your questions just as short as possible, so I can answer your question. Okay. Let's go to the second question. I have two uplink with the dynamic IPs. Okay, as I enable MikroTik Cloud DDNS, it points to the uplink IP with a shorter distance en route. How can I get it to point to the other uplink IP with longer distance? So I'm just thinking about it because that's something that it's an algorithm which runs inside the MikroTik itself, how to choose which of the IP to be the DDNS. I think there should be some script that you need to run to be able to make this happen, because MikroTik itself, once you enable the IP cloud, the DDNS, it will choose one IP. Now, which IP will choose? You are saying which is the smallest distance. I'm not sure about that. But if, let's say, this is the scenarios, then this means MikroTik is being programmed in this way, that if there is a lowest distance, that it takes that one. So to change that behavior, I think you need somehow a type of script to happen. Otherwise, what you can do, you can do some type of Mango rules. If your idea is just you want to reach to the router on its IP address, so on Winbox, so you can do just some Mango rules to say that anything coming to the router as Winbox, let it go to that IP address, and then you can reach it to its IP address, and then you say from inside the answer will be also from that IP address. Then in this case you have two ways of communication, if this is what you are trying to achieve. Okay, so we're getting some good questions, I would say. Any other questions, guys? I'm very happy to see you participating in this live streaming and asking me the questions. That's what the live streaming is all about. Just to talk to me, to ask me questions, and then to see me live, not always to see my recorded videos. And do you see any difference between myself as being live and as being on the recorded videos, or do you see the same person almost? Okay, while waiting for your answer, let's take this question. Thank you, Mr. Haddad, for your lessons. You're welcome. You are a great teacher. Thank you very much. I watched a lot of your courses and you helped me a lot. Quick question: what is your opinion on a new AX device and the new Capsman? To be honest with you, I haven't had yet the time to get in deep about the AX and the Capsman together. I've been busy with a lot of other stuff, recording a lot of other courses. and I didn't have the time to just put my focus on AX and Capsman. But I'm pretty sure that they are pretty good, because I have heard from the market that people are using AX and are using Capsman. I think Capsman is version 3, I think now with the AX. But the good news is that I'm going to put time for that somehow soon, and I'm going to run or record a video course about it. So after I test it and I do all the labs for it, then most likely it's something that I need to do, because I do have a course for Capsman, which is the Capsman version 2. With the 5 gigahertz AC and N and whatever, but with AX and the new Capsman, I didn't have time yet to try it. But I promise you that it's gonna come somewhere soon. Okay, another question. How about for load balance with no downtime? Yeah. The idea of load balancing is that you are doing load balancing, but also you are doing failover, meaning that in case one of the link goes down, then the second will take over. So this is the whole idea about load balancing, meaning that you should not have downtime unless both links, for example, if you are doing load balancing on 2 links, if both links goes down, then yeah, there is no any other things that you can do. It's the links they went down. But yeah, that's how load balancing normally works. Okay, another question. Is there any VPN provider who provides static public IP over VPN tunnel? Yes, there are a lot. Actually, I had the chance to speak to one company yesterday, and they gave me access to their whatever VPN. They work on MikroTik. You just copy the script and put it on their on the MikroTik router, and then you will get a domain name where you can reach the MikroTik from anywhere, even if there is a private IP on the MikroTik router. That's possible. And I tried it. I put the MikroTik router with a private IP, but connected to the internet, copied the script to it. Then what it does, it opens an SSTP link or VPN tunnel, and then you get the domain name with a port, and then you put it on Winbox using your username and password, and it works. So it's working perfectly. And I could from it use also Ramon and to be able to reach to all my inside network for other routers that I have inside my network, and it's working perfectly. So yeah, there are a lot of companies they provide that. Okay. Just to drink some water. I've been, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or something, 30 minutes talking. All right, so any other questions? So guys, the courses that you are taking with me, I see that most of you are asking about MikroTik, but you don't also take my other courses that I teach, maybe Juniper or Ubiquiti or Huawei. So it's mostly MikroTik that you are studying, I can see. And again, I just want to remind you guys that don't forget to become a member on my channel. Then you have exclusivity to watch some videos that is not available for the public. And also you will help my channel to keep being healthy. That's something I really admire if you can do. And also there is the button which is called thanks. If you would like to pay something to help my channel as well, I will be very happy. So other questions. What is the use of certificate usually needed for OVPN and in some other services? I mean, what does it actually do? There is a security basic. I would say what is the certificate function is mostly authentication and encryption. Other question. Hi, do you have any training for Cisco? Yes, I do. I do have a complete Cisco course for CCNA. I can send you the link for it. The course is, I think, 24 hours or something like that. It's a very long course. And it's very nice one and updated. And you can study it, and then after you do that and you do the labs for it, you are able, if you study it completely well, then it will be easy for you to pass the exam. Okay, layer 2 vs layer 3 hardware offloading. Layer 2 hardware offloading is on layer 2, and layer 3 is on layer 3. Yeah, that's it. So layer 2 is switching. You do switching on layer 2, the hardware offloading, then it doesn't go to the CPU, then it's just much faster. Layer 3 is on layer 3, which is the IP, then it's also much faster. All right. So we have, I can see 15 viewers, so it's nice. I wish sometimes that the live streaming, because again, I'm going to be live every Wednesday at this time, which is 6 in the afternoon or the evening, Netherlands time. So I'm going to be live. So please put that in your agenda. Inform your friends, your colleagues that to be live with me at this time, so more questions can come. Okay. Port forward for point-to-point tunneling protocol service does not work in MikroTik. Is it possible to do so? I don't understand what you mean. Do you mean that you want to forward the port of the point-to-point tunneling protocol? If that is the question, yes, you can do that. Other question, do you have any course talk about hardware offloading? Yes, I already sent somewhere in the chat here about the switching course, I think. Let me check if this is the one. So there is a course for switching that I speak in details. Actually, I speak in details about hardware offloading and switching in VLAN course as well. I speak about the hardware offloading, and also OSPF. I speak about layer 3 hardware offloading, which is on RouterOS version 7. When it is the best time to use layer 3 and layer 2 switching? This gentleman is really giving me a smile with the questions. It's the best time is I think is after dinner. No, I'm just joking. Okay, don't take it seriously. The best actually, I understand you mean maybe what is the best way to use layer 3 or layer 2. Layer 3 is layer 3. That means routing. So if you want to achieve some configuration for routing, use the layer 3. If you want to achieve configuration for layer 2, which is switching, you have to use layer 2. So when you say layer 3 switching, that means it's a router. So it's a switch and a router, meaning it can do routing, it can do switching. So like MikroTik CRS 300 series, it can do the routing, it can do switching. That's what the layer 3, there is nothing called switch on layer 3. Switching is layer 2, routing is layer 3. But when they say layer 3 switching, that means it's a switch which has capability to do layer 3 That means it can be a router. Yeah, that's what I hope I could answer your question. And I was just laughing because I like the way how you ask the questions. Okay. Can you please share URL course? Sorry, let me check what was your question before. Oh, about hardware offloading. Okay. Yes, I can. 1 second. So it's called MikroTik Switching with Labs. I will get for you the link. MikroTik Switching. So this is the link, MikroTik Switching with Labs. So we speak about hardware offload. But also there is, I think in the course of the VLAN, I also speak, yeah, maybe in the course of the VLAN, I speak also more about hardware offload. Let me just get for you the link. I advise you to make a membership on my website. Once you do membership, you can get access to all the courses. So this is the VLAN. Okay, let's see here. Do you have optimization courses for MikroTik configuration? It's easy to make something work in MikroTik, but it is easy to make mistakes from optimization standpoint. What do you mean exactly by optimization? Means that you make a configuration and then you make it to work better. Is that what you mean? Just so I can understand your question to know how to answer you. Because normally, if it's working on MikroTik, it works. There is no gray line. It's even black, either black or white. So or it works or it doesn't work. So that's what I have as experience with MikroTik. So to optimize, yeah, I think you have to make the configuration first to test it and try it. And if it's working, you apply it on your network. Normally what I do, okay, 1 second, because you see answered, making configuration using less resources as possible. Oh, okay, now I understand your question, optimization. Yes, so normally what you can do, you have always to keep an eye on your CPU on your router. And actually, before you buy a MikroTik router, you have to know what I want to do on this MikroTik router. If you tell me I'm gonna run BGP and then you get the Hoplite AC to run BGP on it, it's not gonna work. Yeah, so you have to know what you are going to do and then buy a router which has the good resources to be able to handle what you want to do on the router. So that's very important. But what I have seen based on my experience that the most things that takes a lot of resources from the CPU of the MikroTik, mostly firewall rules. When I say firewall, that means filter rules, that means Mango rules, NAT rules like NAT, source NAT, destination NAT, all those layer 7 protocol, all those takes a lot of resources from the MikroTik router. But also BGP, if you are running BGP, that takes a lot of resources. So in my advice, if you want to run BGP on your network, you can speak to your ISP and tell them, don't give me the full routing table, which is on the internet, to come to my router. Just give me a default route, and they can do that. And I have helped a lot of ISPs with this. They had a lot of problem with their CPU, and they had the biggest router. So yeah, so that's one of the things that you can do. The other thing that you can do also is to use the layer 3 hardware offloading. That also helps a lot. Okay. Other question. ISP has given private IP to me instead of public IP. Thus, please make a video how to access router with private IP remotely. Unfortunately, it's not possible to access your router on a private IP remotely. Full stop. Private IP, they don't go to the internet. Doesn't mean that there is no solution. There is a solution, and that's what I was discussing. You need to do some type of VPN on a server, which gives you some type of public access, public IP or a domain name, then you can reach to it. There are a lot of companies, but those you have to pay money for that per month. So you have to pay every month something to get for you access, to be able to access your local routers. But private IPs only, there is no way to access private IP from the internet, full stop. The private IPs are non-routed IPs. Okay. Any other questions? So I hope that someone will be buying some courses from me. And I also hope that anyone would take an official training with me. Just you remember, maybe some of you may not know, but I'm an authorized trainer from MikroTik, meaning that I can offer authorized training from MikroTik and the possibility to open the exams. So if you guys are living in Europe, you're welcome to visit me, to take a training with me. And and you will see also my place where I record my video courses. Every time someone comes, so most of my students that are they know me from online. They come to my training center to take a training, and then after we finish, I take them to my small studio where I record my video courses to show them where all the action happens. And yeah, and also if you are not in Europe but able to come to here, you're welcome. And if you are not able to come to Europe for any reason, visa or something, but you are a group of people that you want to learn MikroTik, please make contact with me. I do have a WhatsApp number on my Facebook page. Please contact me, and then we can see where we can meet. For instance, I'm going to travel soon to a country to deliver MikroTik courses for 15 students. They contacted me, and there are 15 person. Then, yeah, I'm booking a flight and going there to deliver the training. So if you are somehow able to have a number of students, then please make contact with me. I'm most of the time able to answer my WhatsApp, and then we can manage it. Yeah. Okay, so I think today was a very fruitful live streaming. I hope I could answer my questions, your questions. I could answer your questions, and I hope that you could profit from this live stream. Again, I'm going to be every week on this time at 6 o'clock Netherlands time, evening time, which is 18 hours. Also live. So next week, please book it in your agenda. Inform all your friends to enroll or to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's one. To be live with me, to ask the questions, and this will make the community much alive, because a lot of people watch my videos but they don't talk to me or interact with me. So this is a way where we can see each other once a week. Yeah. Thank you guys for your participation, and we see each other next week. Bye bye.